Hey guys, I'm back. I was like shaking like a freaking dog out with stuff. So let's continue playing this game. And I saved it right here. What's that, you nasty squag? Can't believe those freaking rats. Can't believe this. Yeah. Can't believe I missed this. Get back here, you freaking nasty rat. There you are. Get back here. Gotcha. Yeah, this is some nasty rats in the tenements.
What? No, don't shoot.
You know the clowns at the laundry?
Me? No.
You're no good to me then.
What? No, the laundry, yeah. I know him, yeah.
Get me in there.
Okay.
The killer junkies and the nine home found a drug Valkyrie. V. Killer junkies. Found a drug Valkyrie.
It's me. Open up. Let me in, quick.
Not so fast. The password. John who?
Come on. Okay, John Woo.
All right. Come right in.
It's a trap! It's Payne!
They play like gambling. Like getting to the point like blackjack or playing spades or something, like betting for money.
New York City is in crisis tonight.
I had to skip that.
This week.
What the hell? Last eight?
I don't want to. It's the last place I'd want to end up. But that's where I always end up anyway. Only, it's not me talking to the pink flamingo, but someone who looks the part down to the finest detail, except that he's evil. I'm hiding in the shadows, watching it all unfold. The flamingo speaks. He can speak here. It says,
Mirrors are more fun than television.
that's mirrors are more fun than television. Somehow I know this, just don't ask me how. And I, not me, but my double, nods and smirks at this like it was the funniest thing in the world. And then something goes wrong, and suddenly they know I'm there, hiding behind them, and they both turn to look at me with cold eyes. And the flamingo speaks again.
Threshold tolerant angels.
I have no idea what that means. And that's when I always wake up to my own scream in that brightly lit white hospital room, strapped to my bed.
So Jacopino was within in the whole time in the nightclub.
Red, blue, or green?
It's always red or blue in the movies.
So, green?
No, not the green.
That's not how you design the bomb, you freaking idiot. You had to cut the red wire. That's a smart thing to do because those guys there are stupid.
What the hell are you standing around here for? They're bombing us. What are you doing? You're doing nothing. What are you doing? This is war. Freaking war.
Vinny got meaty. Just the man I've been killing to see.
Payne? Freaking fed. I knew from day one there was something screwy about you. What do you think you're doing? You're a freaking cop. You ain't got squat on us. You can't just come in here waving your piece like it meant something. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh God, you shot me. Ah. You're dead, Payne. And what the hell are you waiting for, you apes? Kill him. Kill him.
With pleasure, boss.
Got meaty bailed. I made like Chow Yun Fat. A crumpled letter lay on Gugneedy's desk. The letter was addressed to Don Punchinello, but Vinny had never had the nerve to finish it.
Jack's gone voodoo. Just the other night, he shot Dino because he wanted to see what his brains looked like splattered on the wall. He's a freaking mad dog. We're running out of men. That business fast.
Gugneedy had been living in mortal fear of his boss. Jack Lupino was a psycho.
He is a psycho. Jacopino is a psycho. He was crazy. Like, he's nuts.
Gugneedy was running scared. He could run, but with a bullet in his stomach like a broken bottle of Tabasco, he was quickly running out of time. He knew where his boss was, and I wanted to square things up with Jack Lupino. Gugneedy would be moving fast. I don't know about angels, but it's fear that gives men wings.
And the core horn. Oh my God. I can't believe like in Max Payne 2, Vinny Gugneedy was still alive.
Gugneedy hitched a ride. To catch him, I'd have to follow his lead. second train ride of the night. The way it started didn't promise anything better than the last one. Freezing wind tearing at my face like sandpaper and razors. Ice hard and slick under my hands and feet. And somewhere in the background, the wail of sirens. The city howling after me. New York sped by and fast forward. Dark rooftop water towers and a dead forest of antennas and chimneys, all a blur. When the train he was riding slowed down, Gagniti made his move.
Why did he stop shooting? That doesn't make no sense. What is he going to look to like? Ow! Right to the point. No! I was just trying to jump right. You freaking. Oh, I heard of the brother the mat of the badass games, and he said, "Hey, you didn't save it. If you didn't save it, shame on you." Oh gosh. This one you got need. I like that music. repairs. It says it's going green for a valve here. The OD valve here. This kind of effect like the green blood. Well, this is so dangerous. I think must be watching the door.
Max Payne has nowhere left to go. We are very close to capturing him. You'll get a full statement then. Right now, I've got better things to do, ma'am.
That was Deputy Chief Jim Rivera from the NYPD with no further comment at this time.
Apart from his suspicious food habits, I figured Bravura to be one of the good guys. Fate had just dropped us on different sides in this. But when it came to capturing me, he was way out of his league. I had already ditched the cops a couple of rooftops back. For now.
The man was dead.
He's coming! I can hear him! Ready? Keep your guns pointed at the door.
Damn it! Got wasted. That was that boo-boo. We told you to save it. If you didn't save it, shame on you. I got to save it. What the hell? When I was like playing like Call of Duty 3 for PlayStation 2, and then he says, "Is somebody turning off that freaking radio? That's not fighting music." That's what the soldier said. Got you now.
Hold it!
together. What the heck? Yo. Ow, that guy hurt him and fell all the way down. Oh crap. Destroy this parent store in green full of Valkyrie. The briefcase like full of money. Well, I wish I had that money like that. Could it gonna be like a rich Kato? It's gonna be me. I forgot to save it in the
Max Payne has nowhere left to go. We are very...
I had to save it. I'm gonna have to just skip that. Excuse me.
He's coming! I can hear him! Ready? Keep your guns pointed at the door. Okay, this is it. Any moment now, Payne's gonna bust through that door with murder in his eye. It's either him or us. I, for one, am gonna pump the SOB so full of lead, they'll need a forklift to carry the coffin to the grave.
That's what you get. Where should I go now? Oh, I get it. I get it. That door right there. Shame on you. Shot him in the back. Yeah.
Open, goddammit! Payne! I'll kill you, you lousy freaking cop!
Gagniti ran out of steam in a dead-end alley with steam boiling out of the sewer grates like all the fires of hell were burning high beneath us. It was shakedown time. Where's Lupino?
Screw you!
Bad start, Vinny.
Ah! Police brutality!
I rate pretty high on that.
You can't just hurt me in cold blood?
Just keep telling yourself that. Listen good, Candyman. I'm not gonna be anybody's fall guy. I want to know where your boss is hiding. There was no glory in this. I hadn't asked for this crap. Trouble had come to me in big dark swarms. The good and the just were like gold dust in the city. I had no illusions. I was not one of them. I was no hero. Just me and the gun and the crook. My options had decreased to a singular course.
you, I'll tell you. Just don't hurt me no more. Lupino's at Ragnarok, the nightclub. Book me. Take me in the hole into the freaking jail. Just don't hurt me.
Your rights will be read at your funeral. Ragnarok was Lupino's private nightclub, a den of drugs built into an old theater. I knew what waited inside. P had junkies ready to explode in random acts of senseless violence. And Lupino's goon squad, the worst stone-cold killers this side of hell.
Pretty gothic.
Ragnarok was as inviting as a headache, flickering and flashing to a machine gun beat. The belly of the nightclub was a gothic theme park that began with bondage games and led to the nasty stuff from there.
I really like that. I really like it.
As subtle with its dark message as a cop killer bullet through the heart. My father like son, just like Jack Lupino.
What I'm taking though.
The book had never been a bestseller. Given the setting, I was surprised to find that somebody had been passing time reading. The paperback was entitled The Age of Murder and Storm. The blurb on the back mentioned Norse mythos and Ragnarok, the end of a Viking world with a terrible winter that covered the earth in ice, when vile crimes were rampant and all humanity lost. I could see how somebody impressionable might get it into their head that we were at the end of time. I was also beginning to see what the nightclub and its owner were all about.
That's what you get for doing glass fires. On the occult had been piled on the table. The room was stacked with light reading, such as Necronomicon, Witchcraft, and Paradise Lost. Old exotic titles like Malleus Maleficarum and De Umbrarum Reini Novum Portis. Books with pentagrams on their covers, all dealing with the occult and the infernal, lying between stacks of horror videos and a couple of Ouija boards. The only thing I can take seriously never should mess with the Ouija boards, guys. Never mess with those.
A lot of time getting intimate with the guy downstairs.
I tell you, all of you Kato fans, never mess with the Ouija boards. Never mess with those. If you do, it's something that might get killed. Something might bad happens to you. You might get killed by messing with the Ouija boards. You're trying to mess with the Ouija boards, bad things happen.
was that thing again with the glass bomb? What's that glass thing again? What's that glass fire again? Molotov cocktail. What? My God. Molotov cocktail? That's what a glass fire was called? I never heard of that. Well, I've learned a lot, guys. Trust me, since I was like 21 years old.
I wouldn't say anything to his face. He might not. Who knows what he's doing?
Somebody's gotta go in there. It's too freaky. All the screaming. It's been 3 days now. Now look at me. Hell no, I ain't got no devilish. I'm just saying, it gives me the creeps, especially now. It's gone all quiet in there. There he is!
More bats are coming. They think the barrels are full of wine or something. It's like full of liquor. I'm trying to destroy those things like the boxes of green and full of alcohol. Destroy those things because like those green and full of Valk here, I think it's kind of like a drug or something. Just never ever take drugs. Drugs can kill you. Always I did to take good medication. Always I did to take good medication. Trust me. Save. So no one I forget. So I had to be careful. You had to be careful. Where else? No. I don't want to fall all the way down because that's death. That is death. Really hate deaths. I really hate deaths. We all hate deaths. We don't like deaths at all. Like, no one deserves death. Nobody does. We don't deserve that. No! You gotta be kidding me! I was being careful! My goodness! No! I had to try this again because that was that boo-boo. That's that boo-boo. That what I did. Because that dude of Max Payne went up to the other direction. I was trying to go straight forward and he went in the other direction and he fell. Oh my god. No! You had to save. Master Payne is a very good cop. He's a hero. He's like solving all the crimes and stuff.
There he is.
All the way down. Is that it?
Karaoke never was my scene.
I doing karaoke. Basically, it would be like a singer I was in school at the elementary.
What the?
You're gonna fall and hurt yourself. Well, he hurt himself. This is gonna be it. Can't wait that he don't hurt himself. That's death. We don't deserve death. We do not deserve death. That's what I'm telling you for the last time.
The backstage area led to Lupino's inner sanctum. The hot air inside was like an invisible wall, thick with incense and something else, a sickly sweet smell that made you gag. This was the rotten core of the Big Apple. Lupino lurked somewhere ahead, like a spider at the center of his
We all
web,
hate that
waiting.
like GAG gag.
The vapors in the air started to make my head swim. Torn pieces of a letter lay scattered on the sofa. Punchinello had threatened Lupino in writing. The note had been torn to pieces, bloody fingerprints all over them.
Don't want you to think that one of my boys is not playing with a full deck. Shape up, Jack. We are running a business here. I'd hate to send the trio to strong-arm you.
The trio were the Don's notorious henchmen. It was obvious that Lupino hadn't been intimidated by the threat. Lupino's notes covered the table. Jack Lupino was crazy, all right. The table was scattered with notes of demented arcane nonsense written in rusty blood. A mishmash list of demons, devils, and dark gods evoked.
Beelzebub! Asmodeus! Baphomet! Lucifer! Loki! Cthulhu! Lilith! Hela! Blood given to you all.
He was after that old Faustian deal. Your soul for power and fortune. Just sign in the dotted line with your blood. Lupino's notebook lay on the pedestal. Jack Lupino was crazy, all right.
Mythic wolves, let loose to devour the sun and the moon. Lupino is the wolf. I'm Mr. Beast, the big bad Fenris wolf. I'm the end of the world man, wearing the flesh of fallen angels.
After Y2K, the end of the world had become a cliche. But who was I to talk? A brooding underdog avenger alone against an empire of evil, out to right a grave injustice. Everything was subjective. There were only personal apocalypses. Nothing is a cliche when it's happening to you.
Exactly. I saw the history book and that's something.
The flesh of fallen angels! Come to me all! Astaroth, Beelzebub, Asmodeus, Baphomet, Lucifer, Loki, Satan, Cthulhu, Lilith, Hela! Blood to you all!
I remember that symbol.
Living under the skin.
It's just like the Great Pyramid of Egypt.
I've seen it. The corruption of flesh.
I saw this this one. It sounds like the $1 bill.
I am the wolf!
Look, guys, this is it.
It's coming.
It says it's from the pyramid, like the pyramid of Egypt, like the $1 bill. Like this eye right here. It's the top of the pyramid.
Rise to her side. I don't need the words. I'm beyond the words.
Fires at me. Time to kill Jacopino.
I had known there'd have to be a catch in it somewhere, and this one was the Empire State Building of catches. Lupino was pumped up and dying to go 15 rounds with a mutant alligator. And then he started this spooky monkey talk, straight from a bad dream. Mine.
I have tasted the flesh of fallen angels. I've tasted the devil's green blood. It runs in my veins. I've seen beyond the world of skin, the architecture of blood and bow and arrow. Death is coming! She is coming.
Now I'm gonna kill him.
And hell follows with her. This is the
I will
twilight
kill
winter.
Jacopino.
I am ready to be her son. Her time is now, and all who stand in her way must die. Die! You'll die! You'll die! Now! All die!
When Lupino finally went down, I wanted to make real sure he'd stay that way. V was a bad monster. Turned them into friggin' zombie demons from outer space.
I think he's dead already.
Huh? And that's when it happened.
But dead or not, you've got the wrong guy.
In stepped this knockout femme fatale, holding a gun to my face. I returned the favor.
Well, steal it next time.
Lisa Punchinello. Lisa Punchinello was the Don's wife.
Mona Sachs, Lisa's evil twin.
Your safety's off, evil twin. You might hurt someone with that gun of yours.
Lisa's the damsel in distress. I'm the professional. I'd blow you away without batting an eye.
Sure, and you can check out my credentials splattered all over this joint.
Jack couldn't have framed you. Not the state he was in. We're after the same slime bag. Angelo Punchinello's the one who murdered your friend and framed you with it.
You know this for a fact.
I've got my sources.
I don't have a clue these days. I just shoot them as they come. Who put a contract on the Archfiend?
This one's mine. I hate the guts of that sadistic wife-beater. Why not pool our bullets for this one?
I thought you'd never ask. My finger was starting to twitch.
How do you like your whiskey?
I'm easy, as long as you don't try to slip me a Mickey.
You're a real angel, Max.
It was good stuff. Tasted sweet as honey going down.
Nothing personal. Can't risk you going berserk and getting Lisa killed.
The nightmare was always the same. Violent shapes moving in darkness, old and ugly. The killer's mad laughter was a riddle filled with wicked innuendo.
Frankie and his men.
Somewhere, the baby was crying.
Max Payne's Bad Dream, Part 1. I did disable it just in case. Yeah, I don't forget.
No, please, Max. Why? I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm not sure which way I can go. Where the heck am I supposed to go? I think it's like kind of like the maze after the Max Payne stream. Oh my god. They got little freaking lost. Oh.
No, please, Max. Why? I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
Link that way. I think I got real freaking lost. I played this game before. Yes, made it.
Should have known it when we found you snoring next to Lupino's corpse. A comedian, huh?
The pictures were filled with good old times. Alex and I had a few moments of glory between us. Crime-fighting comrades, the best in NYPD DEA collaborative team. Good-hearted macho bullshit like that. I would have given anything to have him here as my backup. No such luck. No luck at all. Michelle looked at me from the photo. The Payne family. Happiness captured in a Polaroid moment. I had thought it would last forever. Till death do us part. I didn't want to think about it. As long as I didn't, it could never happen. But I had broken my own rule. The thought had already slipped in. Fear was rusty needles poking in my brain. Cold and scaly, it slithered down my chest.
I remember this one happened. I had to save just in case.
I really love to watch cartoons. Captain Baseball Bat Boy's my favorite.
You gotta be kidding me! I was trying to jump right to that jump button, and then Max Payne just fell. The heck?
I really love to watch cartoons. Captain Baseball Bat Boy's my favorite.
I jumped right over there. I think in the other direction. I think.
I really love to watch cartoons. Captain Baseball Bat Boy's my favorite.
I pressing the crap.
I really love to watch cartoons. Captain Baseball Bat Boy's my favorite.
No! You gotta be freaking kidding me.
I really love to watch cartoons. Captain Baseball Bat Boy's my favorite.
Oh my lord.
I really love to watch cartoons. Captain Baseball Bat Boy's my favorite.
I was pressing the crap.
I really love to watch cartoons. Captain Baseball Bat Boy's my favorite.
You have to press jump first and then it go. My bad. It's too bad I did it.
No, please God, no.
I think Max Payne's daughter. There in the picture it says, hug me. Well, when I was a baby, you guys, I was in the hospital. Then, the stuffed teddy bear just loved me very much. I loved my teddy bear since I was like a kid or a baby. I really like it very much. And the tiny Beanie Babies as well, because I've done a lot of chores since I was young. Oh my gosh. Trust me. I'm telling the truth. I'm never gonna lie. I always tell the truth on you guys because all you guys are such amazing.
You can slice them, dice them, shoot them full of holes, blow them to bits, vaporize them, disintegrate them. No matter what you do, they'll still be back. good is new.
Michelle's diary lay on the table. Michelle was working part-time in the district attorney's office. Her diary was open on today's entry, her handwriting all pretty curves.
An army dossier found its way to my desk yesterday. Valhalla? Isn't that a Norse myth? Something about Vikings? I tried to tell Max about it, but he was busy. That cute frown on his brow. Guess it's nothing, just a mix-up at the courier service.
From now on, I would always find time for her. It was a hollow promise. Too little, too late.
I know what Max Payne is saying, guys. It was like a hollow promise. Too little, too late.
Max, no, please, Max. Why? I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
But I don't know that Max Payne was a murderer. It was just the bad guys that killed Michelle, not Max Payne.
Murderer! You killed her!
Oh my god.
Nothing like that ever happens in the real world.
That's Frankie under the Bat Niagara.
I woke up in a bad dream. My head felt 2 sizes too small for my brain.
Max Payne. I envy your name.
And the killer was smiling.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Frankie the Bat Niagara.
Niagara, as in you cry a lot. He had a baseball bat and I was tied to a chair. Pissing him off was the smart thing to do.
Nothing wrong with a little laugh now and then. Take me, for example. I love to watch cartoons. Cartoon violence is a fascinating thing. Let's take a break. I need to take a leak and maybe grab a cold one at the bar. Don't worry. I'll be back to finish this off. And then, it's checkout time.
You play, you pay, you bastard. He swaggered out, and the door clanged shut behind him, locks clicking into place. Everyone makes mistakes. Mine hadn't been to crack jokes about the goon with the bat. He'd have cracked my skull regardless. It hadn't even been to trust a girl. I had blindly gone after the first bad guy on my hit list when I should have been aiming further up the ladder, at the head of the Punchinello family. I couldn't bring myself to be pissed at Mona. Guess I had a soft spot for a pretty face. But when somebody decides to play baseball with your head, you tend to get sore. They had dragged me back to the basement of Lupino's hotel. I was beaten, bruised, and blue. I felt like the chair I had broken to get free. All I had was Niagara's bat, sticky with my own blood.